Good afternoon, viewers from my place anyway. My name is Abdulmumin Haruna. Welcome to the Chill Sister podcast. And actually, today we discussed two vital issues. So one was about the way we get married, culture and stuff in the north. And then the problem is about someone saying something about education. And then this guy went go form like he say, yeah, look, he get guy like him. But I hope that we have so many nice moments like this together that we can smile. I've not actually smiled like this in because of one or two issues.
You're welcome.
But then I hope I do that again. It's fun having the both of you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Yeah.
This
It
was
was lovely having
Thank you
you,
for having me.
Abdul. You're welcome.
All right.
Anyway,
Enjoy, guys. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, boys and girls. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome
Hi.
back to the Chill Sisters podcast. My name is Rashida.
My name is Sis Ladu. I'm working live from where will I left Nisha? I'm in Abuja.
Oh, this is Yaya Abuja. You don't travel. No travel.
See, I'm begging. I wish people could see how excited Rashida is whenever she says, yeah, Abuja, don't worry. No, my God is bigger than you.
Hey, before we start the podcast, we'd like to apologize. There was no episode last week. What's the best way to apologize to you guys than to say we have a guest? Hey, you guys, our first male guest on the podcast. We are both excited. This is excited. I'm excited.
Because the way Rashida is doing, it will be like this is a podcast for only women. Me, I know they there. Top.
That it's not be as if, oh no.
She'll be pretending she's solving man issue. Bring men.
Our first male guest is Adulmumini. Yay.
I'm saying hello from here. And I think there's something you're missing. It's always allowed for her to always have the female guests all the time, and then probably gradually we come in. Because, it's always this statement everywhere that the ladies have been sidelined. So I guess Rashida is trying to balance it up.
Yeah, we are trying
Abdul, it's like we are going to have problem with you. This one that you're supporting Rashida from the get-go, me and you will have problem.
Leave it. You sis, let me even tell you, brief intro. Let's do brief intro. So we went to the same university. See, my university people, they don't play. Quick story. One time we're having lectures and you know how the university used to be full with how many people were, like, was it 200 to 300 students in the class? Yes. And that day I came late to class, and the class was
why am I not surprised? Rashida, you're a serious person.
The class was filled to the brim. You know what Abdulmumini did? He kept a seat for me, and anybody that came to sit down there, he would send them away. He almost got beaten. You know this kind of thing that where somebody wants to sit, you say somebody sitting down here, somebody sitting here. Everybody was angry. He said they almost beat me for this seat, and I have never forgotten that. So I'm giving you your flowers. Thank you. I remember.
We thank you, Abdul. At least you have this one in school. She needed the help.
Yes, I think the help goes both ways because I am always late. I'm always late. So, but at least I couldn't even remember this episode anyway. But then, nice that she actually called something that happened that way, and I'm feeling like a legend at the moment. Like,
are you sure I'll not leave this podcast for you too? Because I don't understand. I'll bring people who will be exposing me. You, please.
No, don't worry now. You'll see. You are our very own Ulysses.
Yeah,
so
very
I'm with you.
Yes.
I'm safe. I'm safe.
You are
so take your
safe.
flowers, Abdul. I'm happy you're one of the people that are part of my life. And thank you for being here. When I said come on the podcast, he's like, why? Why even asking? Yeah, my person. Let's run. So I'm happy you're here.
Thank you for having me.
We usually start the podcast by asking how everybody's week was. So you being our guest, please do us the honors. How was your week? What did you do this week? What was the exciting things that happened? And how is Nigeria start meeting you.
All right. Let me not be too nice to myself or lie to myself actually.
Yeah.
The present condition we're facing, it's like I've been going up and down trying to charge my phone in this
Stop
century.
it.
Wow. Rashida,
So,
if I hear
so
that,
you
stop it
wouldn't
again. Leave us. Let's talk about Nigeria in peace. If I
so
hear
you
that,
wouldn't
stop it.
you wouldn't want
Talk.
me to say all those things in as
It's
much
good
as
I'm not the only.
I'm the pro Nigeria. Like I love my country, not before mouth, but then sometimes they let you down. You understand?
You
So
can't deny your reality, can you?
yeah, we've been
Right?
in total darkness for like this getting to close to 10 days or so. So
Wow.
life definitely will be stressful, hard. You
Mm-hmm.
can't really get water, no light and stuff like that. So it's so annoying. You get
Oh
very
Mm.
God.
annoying. But then as a Nigerian, we always have things that make us happy. You get
Yeah.
like
Yes.
we see people around. We in fact we are already cracking jokes about the no light issue thing. So we move on. We adapt. So that's one
Yeah.
beautiful thing about it.
That's one thing I don't even
We are
like about
strong.
Nigeria. No, that's one thing I don't like that. I don't really like that about Nigeria, but like
How
everything they
quickly we
throw,
adapt to
yeah,
every
everything they
situation,
throw
right?
to you, you just make jokes. You go on the internet and you see people making skits and stuff about it.
No, I mean, I'm not talking
It's
about the
better.
skit, right? It's about how quick we adapt. No, the
Mm,
skit is what's saving us, so Rashida,
Yeah.
right? No.
fair
Like,
enough.
seriously speaking, it's what's saving Nigeria. If not, think about it. In just a year, the number of people that have been dived or pushed into poverty from middle class, we are not a poor person, whether you like it or
No,
not.
it's whether
In
you're
just a
rich or
year.
you're poor. Yeah.
No. There's no middle now. It's
middle.
rich or poor. You just accept it and navigate it. Do you understand? In just a year, people's lives have changed completely. So what do you expect them to do? My sister,
I
and
don't.
thank God we are prayerful people though. Everything we say, God. If not, the suicide rate in Nigeria, Abdul, you and I know now.
Yes,
People will
now,
be killing
yes,
themselves.
because you see, someone is so grown, like with family, kids, and all that, but you don't even know what for the day
No.
or how to even go
No.
through the day.
No.
You see, a lot of people are now more like into begging,
Mhm.
living from hand to mouth. Like, there's nothing for you to give. At a point that in particular condition we are, I guess there's this normal say that says, "Givers never lack," right? Seriously, in our society today, the givers are beginning to lack because you don't even have for you enough. Then talk more of actually
Of
sharing or
giving.
giving. The situation is, I don't know if there's a word that we can use for it. Most English word, no matter how I use it, when you still see there's thing out there, when you face it in reality, you understand what's going on. People are really suffering.
You've
In this
already
part of the
summed
world,
it.
people are seriously.
You've already summed it. You
Seriously,
have to
people
witness
are
Nigeria
seriously.
to understand it.
I traveled like last week. The road leading to Port Harcourt at max is supposed to be like a 13-hour drive. If everything is okay, the road is smooth. But do you know we stayed like almost 2 days? You understand? Having this, I'm telling you, wallahi tallahi. So it's that painful. Annoying. There are things that we just keep talking about it. When people come to see it in reality, you understand that how do people live here? How do these people survive?
Yeah.
You understand? But we're trying our best too. We're trying. And with God, we're smiling actually. So for me personally, I know what people face and I know what I'm facing. But we always say Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So that's just it. Seriously. But outside that, we are happy people.
Of course.
Like if you're around some places, you see them like, how do these people survive? I'm telling you. And then once there's election, materials will get there. But after that, nothing more.
That's crazy.
So that's our reality basically. But outside all those things, it's a fun thing generally.
So you sis, let's go to you. How was your week?
Well, for me, I had a fantastic week. To be honest.
Rub it inside our face. Rub it.
Before I even start talking.
Yeah, but we both cannot have the same kind of week. It's good you're having a fantastic week.
I did.
You had a fantastic
week regardless of Nigeria, if I can say that, to clarify. So the reason why I had a fantastic week, the weather has been beautiful. I always report about the weather. I
Okay.
had a workshop, Abuja Photo Festival,
Okay.
and that was the highlight of my week. I learned so much, met extraordinary people in my field. They had a lineup of great speakers, not just in photography, but in the business world and what have you. I don't know. Okay, you know when somebody comes and speak to you about your passion, but then explain it to you in a way you've never thought about, right? And they simplify the whole
Yeah.
thing. Like you know, during school days now, some lecturers they will come and go, but it's your fellow student that will teach you like, this guy.
Yeah.
I wish you were the lecturer. Like, so this thing is simple, and is this idiot, whenever it's coming, my mind they beat. That kind of thing,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
this particular one, I said things that I never thought about, like in that direction, then step by step. Wow, it was amazing. And after then, you were able to speak to them. It was interactive. There were talks about how to go about your passion, and they were honest and vulnerable to us. Like, we didn't just get here like that. They were willing to share their story like they did, and you could see part of you in each of them. There are things that you could take from each of the speakers, from their experience, where they've been and where they're going. And the fact that even though you think they have made it, no, they're still trying to learn. You're like, I never start with that too. If this ones are still learning, who am I? And they tell you like that's the honest truth. Like, so give yourself time, just put in the work, be consistent, be authentic, most importantly, and success will come. It will chase you, but you just have to put in the work. So exciting week for me, fantastic week for me. Alhamdulillah, I can't, if I start to talk about the whole thing, I will take the whole episode. One thing I need to chip in is there's this New York based photographer, Obina. Rashida Abdul, when he came, he introduced himself. Hi, I'm Obina, blah, 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 New York based photographer. I shoot for Vogue magazine, BBC.
Big boy.
Then no, sorry. He didn't even mention that. He said I'm a New York-based photographer. So what I do, I and my friend were sitting there. Every speaker that comes, if I'm not already following you, I'll go and check their page. So when I got to his page, I just saw Vogue. You are shooting for Vogue. And I showed my neighbors. My sister, see who is speaking to us. And it's like people didn't know. Kagane. So, but then when he was speaking, he was explaining things, breaking things down. Like, when somebody knows his onions, I'm like, no wonder Vogue. You have to shoot for them. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So what he taught me, I think he will be my highlight of the whole thing. What he taught me is, you don't have to go outside your reality to tell a story, to be a fantastic photographer. Like Rashida from Gombe, you don't have to go outside Gombe. Tell a story that you are familiar with. Maybe your tribe, your community, how you photograph what you know is different from trying to do what Abdul is shooting, because you saw people liking Abdul's picture, commenting, you see fire emoji, Baba na you. But Baba na you is not you, Rashida, right? So he explained his work process, how you could go about it, and you don't need to have a lot of things. You could shoot Gombe in a studio. You just find elements that would depict Gombe, right? And what story are you trying to tell about Gombe? I'm going to send you the picture, Rashida. We after his lecture, we shot 3 these stories. So let me just give an example for immigration. 3 concepts. One, it's Nigerian flag tied on the model's neck. Then the UK flag. She was reaching for the UK flag. If you're a Nigerian, I don't need to tell you. Can you see? Can you see? It was in a studio. Kingani, as the Nigerian be like, they don't matter flagging away. Like, Nigeria, they choke this girl. Oh, Nigeria is choking.
He's choking her.
Do you understand? Then another concept was, my friend actually, she was one that suggested that Akechima Tuzuti. So the model was matching the Nigerian flag, and she held the UK flag, and it was wrapped around her. You could tell. She's disappointed in Nigeria. Like, different narration, how Rashida sees it will be different from how Abdul sees it. But we know it's talking about migration and stuff. So Rashida, look at how he thinks. You're like, he can have an idea and sometimes it will take him 5 months for the execution. So many fantastic speakers, good at their field, like alhamdulillah for my week. Let me leave you. If I start talking now, and that was my week, alhamdulillah.
That's how this my friend, though. I've not been seeing her. She has been busy back to back. I say, is this how the life is? Every 2 minutes, if I call her, she'll say, I'm busy, I'll call you back. That's how she'll take 2 days. She'll not call me. I say, that's how life
never
is.
told you I'm busy. Fear God in everything that you are doing.
This how life
I'll
is.
answer Rashida wherever. She just say, where are you? I say, I'm still in that country. Okay.
I say, okay.
But it's good to be busy, actually.
Yeah.
And it's a productive week anyway. So
it sounds like a productive week. Yeah.
London, tell us your week.
I didn't do anything this week. I went for a school trip. So usually, school trip is where we go for excursion and we, the parents, we volunteer to go on. Year 4, they don't listen. No. They are here. If you talk to them, to enter here, to come out from there. That's how they were making noise on the street. And we took public transport to where we were going to. So they were teaching them about the Greek gods. So we went to somewhere called the Painting Museum.
Okay.
On the wall of the Painting Museum, it has all the Greek gods on it. Medusa. It was a beautiful place. It was a historic place. It was just about history and the Greek gods. There was a castle there. The castle collapsed and they built another building on top where they have sailors who don't have homes to come and live there. There's a chapel there. So it was a lot of historical buildings, paintings. I think I'll share that picture on our page.
Yeah, you should.
Very beautiful. So that was what I did last week. That was the highlight of last week. But this week, there was nothing special happened. I was just chilling, reminiscing on how I miss my friend that is not picking my call.
Why are you raising your nose now?
That is not picking my call. And
not picking her call is a crime.
It's a crime now.
Abdul, I picked her call. Right. You believe Rashida. Sorry for you.
So going back and forth on this. But then I don't know. With time, I'll know who is speaking who is
who is saying the truth. The prayer of this week is that it's short and simple. Ya Allah, may Nigeria not happen to anybody.
No
matter how everything gets bad, may you be able to come out of it strong and healthy. See, because I know what I'm saying. Yes, we are planning my junior sister's wedding. I'm choking. I'm waking up in the night. I can't sleep.
This one you are fine abroad. So imagine what they are.
If you go and buy, see me, they should scrap this. That wife has to be bringing things when she's coming. They should scrap it from this my own sister's wedding.
Don't start with me on that topic. It will be 2 episodes.
And you took something to your own husband. See, don't forget, a guy is here. Bringing that thing used to help us.
I'm even happy that you are here.
Let's talk about this. I know, this one is touching me personally.
I'm happy that Abdul said, don't forget the guy is here.
He said a guy is here.
Yeah. Let's even talk about it because it's only...
You don't hear what he said. That he used to help them.
A bit.
Did you say a bit?
Yes, seriously.
No, which a bit?
Did you say a bit?
Then I don't want you guys to be feeling too, but the thing is, it helps. But anyway, like
no, Abdul, let us banter this one. I want to banter it. No.
You do everything. I banter it now.
You do everything. No, we do.
Yes, my wife don't get to bring anything. Just herself.
No wonder. Your one is different. It's not your own we are talking about.
I do want to read where you did not so.
No, but it's nice now. Like everybody needs a bit of help. Sometimes.
It's not about niceness.
You guys should wait. I'm telling you. See, these things, it's not funny. So now, the husband has given us empty house. Now we are trying to fill empty house.
Abdul is slacking.
Abdul, no. This is a serious.
The part I love the most. Seriously, I like that fact they asked me to just go and provide a house, and then I see people going to get a small house. Like I don't mind breaking the bank to give you guys a very big house and be like, please fill it up.
That's what is happening now. It's even calling us. He's telling us that he has paid the house rent, that the thing is running, that we should quickly put the wedding date because the house rent that he has paid for is going. Say what? Say what? See what? As in what? Come on. And if you don't buy it today, the prices is. That's my point. The prices are doubling. the next day.
Anything you did not buy today, tomorrow the price is high.
I think it's not about 24 hours anymore. It's like by the minute. Seriously, like there was this time I had this contract about supplying fertilizer for some people, and then there's this man. He's like the big shot, and I met him. We've agreed. So I was just supposed to go there and go and get the bags of fertilizer by 11 a.m. that morning. Reaching there, he asked me to wait. I thought maybe it's something different, but he went to the other room and he's making call. He's calling Lagos to know if the price is still the same. Like I ended up not buying those things from him.
What's that even supposed to mean?
I'm telling you, like we had an agreement. I came with my truck so that I'll just get it loaded and then pay off. And then that was it. That business was just off. It's always like that.
No,
like
it's
that.
Not
The price, there's no price, there's no price control. There's no price control.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to mention.
Like everybody do whatever they feel like.
Not, why are you calling Lagos? Are you in Lagos?
My sister.
I'm telling you.
Is it a news talk?
Is it a news talk? That's another question.
All these people now have a WhatsApp group where they drop info, things there, so that they can know for Mugu. But the point is, you bought it this way, and then you already have your costing and everything. So why do you want to earn more than? So I don't know. So
no, they tell you that when they go back to buy Abdul, that the price is high now. So why should they sell the available stock at that format
even
price?
at that,
that's the excuse.
It's not valid. Seriously, it's not. Because what if you had already sold it? So you go and buy, then you come back and get it the way it costs when the way you bought it. But then no, I want to make this profit outside the old stock. So that's not being fair. That's not being nice. You understand? So it's just those at the receiving end that get to suffer all these things.
It's always
so
the masses,
with a proper with a proper price control and everything, things like this will not happen.
I know.
It wouldn't.
It's just too sad. They should just scrap that wedding thing. Me, that's my own problem.
No, it's
scrap it.
See,
scrap it.
Don't
now
forget,
that it has come.
that.
Now that it has come to my family, this is scrap it. It's all about me. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous now.
No, it doesn't make sense.
Really,
and if you notice,
no, that culture thing too, it doesn't even make
let's
sense.
Let's even leave the price of things. If you notice now, you see all these sheiks, they are speaking about it because it doesn't make sense, right? You are a man.
No, but I think,
imagine if you are marrying off 3 of your daughters or 2. Where will you enter? Taking the example of this fertilizer, you had to abandon the whole business because you can't afford it. So now imagine you are marrying off 2 daughters and you have to fill 2 houses for one man that you are not really sure what will happen.
That's it. So this is gamble. It's gamble.
It's gamble, but we all know. Let's establish that this Kayangara and Kayangida is not Islamic. It's culture that we pick.
It's culture.
Because it's culture.
Yes, it's culture. Because when you go to the Arab countries, and nobody does that. They don't do it.
When I was telling somebody from Dubai, she was looking at me. She said she was looking at me as if I was insane.
It's madness now.
To the clothes that her siblings will wear on the wedding day is the man that is supposed to do it. That's just to show you that you're ready to marry.
Let's keep banter aside and jokes aside, right? Don't you think it's one of the reasons why, especially in the north, marriage don't last? Because he knows when I pursue this one, another woman will come and fool my house again. They will give her food worth 6 months to 1 year. That he will feed. So even one sheikh was saying, "Ba hauka bane ta ya zaka saya gadon da wani dan iska zai zo ma ya kwana da yarka akai." And it dawned on me, it's true. Even up to
let me interpret. You said that the sheikh was saying. You just say that the sheikh was saying that.
It's the one that you interpret now. Other ones you asked me to interpret.
That how can you buy the bed that another man will come and sleep with your daughter on it? And when she said it, the first time you told me that thing, it didn't just make sense. Like, if you put it like that, it's crazy.
Like, look at it any way you want to. It doesn't make sense.
No,
it doesn't. Make sense.
It doesn't. But it is actually peculiar to the northern culture per se. Not everybody from the north anyway, because I'm from the north too. But we don't do that. You understand? But then it's not like
Where are you
we
from?
don't totally do it. I'm from Kogi, North
Okay.
Central. So basically the man will provide everything, like everything. But with the fact that we've mixed, like I've stayed all my life in Kaduna, the northern culture, I'm conversant with it. You still see some of our people sometimes when they want to get married, just to show that, okay, let me support the woman too.
Yeah.
Not the bed aspect, actually. The kitchen. They stock the
Kitchen. That
kitchen.
makes sense.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
get you kitchen utensils and all
And I
those,
love the fact
but
that you use the word
not the
help.
bed aspect.
He has been saying
Yes,
help.
He has been
it's
saying
help.
help.
no, it's
What
help
Yeah.
other
actually.
men saying
Yeah.
is their right. You must bring
Thank
it.
you very much. No,
That is it's right, because it seems that way from the onset. Their mom actually
so me
arrived
now,
at
I'm
that
bringing
home
my,
like
I'm bringing
that.
my Western. You know, I'm Westernized. I'm bringing my Western thinking.
I beg you. Let's hear
Okay.
what, please.
No, let's hear Western thinking. Let's
So
hear
because
it.
I'm Westernized and
Let's
I'm
hear your
bringing
Western.
my Western thinking, I'm saying that, so why are we not, let's do it 50-50, you know, let's see what he has and let us see what we have. Then we do it, you know, since everybody's coming as one, we are one big family now, we are not supposed to divide. You know what they told me?
Our lovely
No, it's
listeners, go
Kunya.
and listen to previous episode. Oh, she's lying. This is somebody that refused to accept 50-50. If you hear the way she was talking about 50-50 in that episode, Rashida, you told
Really?
Rashida today. Yes, she's
So the thing is, I don't know.
Oh God,
Me,
it's complicated.
wedding.
They say it's a shame for
Okay,
you
that
to do that.
okay. And I've also seen a guy. He was then when he wants to get married, he had everything already. Like even though she's going to bring anything, it's of no use to him. So like they ended up having that issue tussle like that. But at the end of the day, he won. Like his things were still there, because I think on the guy's part, even though they have issues like marriages, you see some at max after one child or two, then they have little issue, and then there's what we call seki. They will be divorced, and then everybody goes their own ways. On that note, to me, if I'm a guy, you come every day to the house, you see the chairs, the TV, the sound system, and all that, the refrigerator, and then you know that the moment you guys have one issue, all these things will be going, and then you'll be left with nothing.
No, you will not go with the intention of having issue.
no.
But that's it now.
I don't think
Like,
anybody goes into the marriage with that intention.
So you see
But
the
if
same
not,
way he's
why would you
thinking.
put your energy?
No, you see the same way he's thinking is the same way she is thinking that if get divorced, she will pack all her things and leave empty house for you.
everything and leave the empty house for you. Then what? At that moment, your rent is nothing. You get like there. I don't know. Maybe they should sit down and have a restructuring of the culture
I
in
know.
totality. Let's keep on doing these things. It helps. And this one, maybe we should just scrap it. But I don't think
Well,
they
I
should like
think,
stop.
okay, for me, what I'm projecting is naturally because of the way the economy is going, the way Nigeria is being run now, it will phase out by itself.
Hello, it
I'll
won't.
not come and kill myself. You
I
come
don't
to
think it
marry my
will.
daughter and I'll be supplying everything for you.
You know how much is a tuber of yam now? At least when you get a good tuber of yam, you spend like 2,000 or thereabouts. And then we normally give like 100 tubers of yam, 100. The male will give the female.
To do
If
what?
you're coming to
Where will
marry
you?
Is that
my sister,
Igala or Ibra culture?
Ibira.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where will she carry the 100
So
tubers?
like, hello, I ate pounded yam this morning.
See the way she bent her neck.
So
Where did you
gave
carry
that
it?
yes. I gave that to my like then you have to carry it on your head as you're taking it there and all those things. Like the culture per se, it's not just you alone with your people. Mostly one so that you not stress yourself like that. It's fun anyway.
Yeah.
And they do it at night. Now they do it and all those things. So yesterday they brought like 100 bars of yam, 25 liters of red oil, 25 of peanuts. Like that. There are so many things you just bring. Still culture anyway. So
It's still culture, yeah.
all these things, there are cultures that will actually harm your pockets too much. You break the bank. Why some you do? Because even from this yam anyway, the husband people too still partake from it. They pound, they eat. Me, I just feel anything that fun brings about togetherness.
Thank you very much.
But this one, the one
somebody will argue.
is
Somebody will
hurting
argue with me that the husband
bride's
brings kaya
family. That's
lefe.
what we're saying.
The husband brings kaya lefe, but
The
I
husband
think
brings
it's not
kaya lefe.
equivalent to what she's taking to the house. house.
It's never equivalent.
There's
But-
cheating
never
legal way.
But in totality of it, I think all these things we're talking about, the kind lefe, the things the lady will bring, everybody gets to use it. The both of them get to enjoy it at the end of the day in the house. That is where I see it as
We're
it's
not-
like it's
We're
allowed.
not disputing that, Abdul. Like, you don't want to accept our point. Of course.
I am more like
She's
more
bring-
like 50-50. I want to ask, I want to see it from the girls.
But what
also-
we are saying is it's hurting the bride's family, especially the dad, right?
Yes.
And he's
You know what I'm thinking? I'm married already. I'm not thinking of marrying. Now, you know what will happen. You, that if you bring husband you want to marry, and you bring wife, that this is your wife, two of you should settle yourself. I know how you want to stay in your house.
But you know it will never happen.
That's
now.
where they tell you it's Kenya now. That's where
African
they tell you
culture.
that it's about Kenya.
It will never
Yes.
happen. Like,
Yeah.
number one, and one of the reasons why the family of the bride do that is so that they will not come and see their daughter finish. Like you are just coming from here and they
Yes.
pick you up from the
So
so
gutter.
that
that they'll
The pride thing
it's
is
like
there.
pride
Do
and
you
respect
understand?
for
So
So it's not as
imagine
if they are
even
dashing their
after
daughter
bringing
out.
everything, even after everything, you provide this and that. So one stupid, useless person, if you see the way he'll be treating the daughter, you'll be like, this one, is it like he picked her from the gutter and be waiting? Do you understand? And the parent will
God.
try to avoid that. No parent would want to give out the hand of their child in
Yeah.
marriage and expect it to crumble. Do you understand? So they try their best. And the bride, the groom, everybody is happy. So they try to make that day memorable for her. Whatever she needs,
Okay. I
they'll go
agree
all
with
out
I
and
agree with all
provide it
these
for
ones.
her.
I agree with the bed, the chairs, whatever, furnishing the house. My own major concern now is why are people buying food for them?
And so that the girl will be strong
That
now
one.
in the course.
Strong from what did he do?
Just in the course
What
of
did he do?
let's do that. No, but seriously, like
Because he rent house,
I don't know that
because
aspect.
he rent
Like,
house.
yeah, there's this one I know. He ended up selling like some of the things they gave to them because it was too much. Let it not spoil. They are
Yeah.
just
Mm.
bought bags of rice, 2 bags of rice for this tuwo shinkafa and all those things. Actually, we bought 1 bag of tuwo shinkafa from him because it was
it's
too much. They're just too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will expire.
But to me, even though anything you think about, either the good aspect of it, and there's always this bad aspect, or maybe probably not bad, but probably a bit of necessity in it. I see, trying to know that your daughter is okay,
Comfortable.
with
Yeah.
the food and table, it's not a bad idea.
Mm.
But if
No,
for
we're not saying
example
it's a
now
bad
I want to
idea,
go and
but
get family, I just think there should be understanding,
That's just
because there's this in the mosques around my area here, the preaching about it was like some people even go as far as canceling or postponing a wedding because they don't have these things. It's not supposed to be like that. Yes,
you see,
yes.
they have made it
So
mandatory.
yes, or some people complain that okay, why wannan kayan da aka kawo bai yi ba. No, like,
Ba ta da
things that are
goshi.
that are Islamically
God, please.
inclined, like things that were supposed to be doing Islamically, they don't pay attention to that much. They deviate and then give much attention to that
To the
aspect
culture.
of Bakawan. Yes. No, I just lay more emphasis on the nikah itself, wedding nikah.
Yeah.
Like, okay, when you want to get married, these are the things done. Outside those things, any other thing is a plus. We have it, fine. We don't have it, let's move on. If we
Thank
can
you.
have it like that, I think it's better.
It's better.
Yeah,
It will
but
help
a lot
everybody.
of
It
men
will
will
help the
disagree.
society.
A lot of
men
will
will
disagree
They won't
because
like
it's a
this
soft
one.
landing for
They
them.
won't like this one.
If she's talking
they
from
will
our own
not like
perspective,
it.
you will have to send me. You're
No,
buying things, you don't have
no,
choice.
wait. Abdul, like I said, you remember what I said when you started your talk? I said I love the fact that you said it's help, right? I'm
No,
an
it's help,
advocate
actually,
for
yes.
help.
Help, yeah.
But making it,
Yeah.
the way we see it in northern Nigeria is mandatory. Like, is a thing. Rachida said, "Battle the Goshi." Do you understand? Yazama come on competition. This one brought more things. If you see the things she brought, do you understand? But then you don't even know if your parents had to sell things to provide. Why do they
Not
need to
selling
sell
things,
things?
they
They
owe a
owe,
lot for
yeah,
that. I'm telling
yeah,
you.
Talk.
yeah, they do owe a
Do
lot.
you understand?
And
So why?
even the
comfortable.
parents, they
Why?
put themselves in problem too, because they don't want.
Yes.
Everybody looks at the mother saying, "Oh, what kitchen equipment did she buy? Did she buy the
Meanwhile,
latest
this woman
kitchen
is not working.
equipment?"
Business should not see. Is the little
Yes.
dash that she has saved. She'll spend
No, selling
everything.
something.
It's a sad
No. It's
cultural.
not fair. Yeah, it is. It is.
But I don't want us to like label it sad in totality. Maybe some aspect of it, some aspect chop it off and then leave some. That food aspect, I like food very well.
They should.
Bring food.
No wonder you're insisting
This
on
one, you're
that.
just saying the one. A typical
They should be bringing
Nigerian.
food.
You say the one that he
Like
likes,
food,
the one that will favor him.
No,
Yes.
Your own
everybody
is
should
even
say
good.
the one
You
that
say
they
it's just
like.
food. They should just bring food. You are
They should bring
okay.
food. Any
Let there
other
be
thing.
food, please. But the guy, the man should provide the bed. I don't really like that.
Yes, now doesn't make sense. How you even go, like how you even lie down on
everything,
the bed that your
They will
father-in-law
lie
bought
down,
for
no,
you?
Rashida.
You lie down.
They will lie down. Well.
And balance. I will choose side and tell you this is the side that me I will stay and this is the side that you will stay. We solve dilemmas on this podcast. There's no episode without solving dilemma. But this one, you guys, let me hear your opinion about this one. So this guy got a visa to travel abroad, and so he happily traveled home to inform his father, who suggested that they visit a native doctor for fortification to ensure that he succeeds abroad. The native doctor advised that he should be buried alive for 1 hour, 30 minutes to undergo a spiritual process for his fortification, after which he would be exhumed. However, when the time came, he was already dead. That was it. They buried him alive.
No, he was killed. That's the only thing we'll say.
Yeah, he was killed.
His father killed him.
Come to think of it, though.
His father killed him now.
Yeah.
I think they've arrested the dad and the native doctor.
They should arrest them.
They have been arrested.
They should be arrested.
I know read them like that. They don't arrest the idiot.
Yeah, they should be arrested. They deserve to be arrested, and they should stay there for the rest of their life.
So,
this our belief in juju, like
what is fortified?
Okay,
what is
God
fortified?
made it possible that you want to japa.
Thank you.
Did they bury you before getting the opportunity?
That's my point, my question. I wanted asking that. Like, before getting the opportunity, was there any jazz or anything, any fortification that actually lead to that? No, if you know God did that for you, then why can't you just follow suit and continue? Well, the thing is like this. People believe in what works for them. Yeah. And sometimes, if you don't know how long to push your luck, you end up dying, like in the case of this guy. I can't imagine myself coming back home to tell my dad that, okay, I've gotten this. Anyway, my dad is no more, but then he will tell me that let's go for one fortification. That won't happen. You understand?
Yeah.
At all. Yeah. So I think it's sometimes their environment, the way they were being brought up, and not believing, just like accepting God in totality. That so they believe God they and they will use juju support them. So now I think they
two-factor authentication. You see, it's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. With everything that is happening to Nigeria, a lot of people are going down that hole. I'm sure you must have seen friends of young boys going to the shrine because they want to make money. Do you understand? 10, 15-year-old, so it's millions and millions. Do you understand? Imagine this kind of boy now when he gets this opportunity. They are the ones that will still go back to Baba to do fortification and whatnot. It's really sad. And after doing that, they will go to their various mosques or churches and be giving testimonies when they know what they did. Do you understand? Allah is very patient with us. So you'll be doing this.
I'm telling you.
He will let you. You don't know, maybe am I saying maybe? Is the prayer that you've been praying, your 5 days daily prayer,
or the prayer that one of your great-grandparents have prayed for you?
Yes, or your mother or your father, and you think is one idiot that made the prayer for you. See this one now. You have killed the child. Maybe if you had gone to that abroad, you would have helped his life. Poverty mentality.
You wouldn't
Now,
have
do you
just been
believe people
breadwinner,
that
you'll
do
be the
like travel without telling anybody? If he had just traveled and when he got there, he tell his father, that he has gone.
That's true.
You see, sometimes
It's
you
true,
don't believe,
Sha.
and for the fact that maybe he wants to respect his dad, and your parents, no matter what, you look at them as like they know what they are doing, they have your best interest at heart. At that point in time, when the father suggested it, I'm sure even if deep down he felt this was not right, just to like respect the
fulfill all
father,
righteousness.
he will do it. And now look at it, there was no point.
Those that are alive today to see this should know that it's not like black magic don't exist. It does. But I think everything has its limit. The only time you see limitless thing is when it's with God. So if you always put your faith in, it's going to be fine with you. But then I'm not in any way saying people should stop it, because people believe in it and it works for them. But if it's going to affect your life, like in the case of this guy now being buried before they exhume you and all those things, I think the best thing for you is just to say no and then walk out of there if you have the means to.
But
I
people will
think
still
it's
do it. I was
easier
talking
said
about
than
someone.
it's
done.
easy to walk out of.
It's not. I don't think
Once
it's
you are,
easy.
the thing is, it's either you don't go in the first place, but the
Yeah,
moment you
the
are
best
there,
thing is
there's
not
no
to go.
walking out.
Yeah, you will not. You have to.
You can't walk out because the Baba or wherever they
That's
call
what
him, by the time he drops one thing and it will coincide with what you've been going through, you'll be like,
You
it's
say
true,
this is
Baba.
the
Yeah.
Baba has
Help
seen
me.
it.
So he has seen it. So there's no, the moment you are in
Some of
there,
them, there's no going back. Yeah. Don't go out using the things you tell them to tell you.
I think it's a mind thing. It's like psychology.
Yes.
They just use your mind.
Yes, and then before you know it, already you won't start doing what they say. Like I always say something. I said, if I'm an auto mechanic, you can't come to my workshop with a brand new car, and I've not eaten anything for like 2 days, and then I'll tell you just go or got nothing they do your car. It's not possible.
It's not,
I'll go see something, say
That's
this,
true.
so that at least something will come out from your place, so that I can be able to eat. It's the same thing with that same juju person. The juju man too, he sit down like that now. He don't sit on a big chop.
God,
Person don't
please.
want
My
45
brother,
go
you
and
guys
kill.
eat. You guys eat.
I beg
Somebody
God,
go
please.
to
God,
yeah.
please. God, I beg.
The more
have
you
to
go to
eat.
their place, the more you feed them.
This one says my ex will break up with me, that I told her that she's not going to find someone like me. Her current boyfriend has sponsored her to the UK.
Yeah, that line is always very, very. Don't use that.
No, Abdul.
Don't use that.
You know.
Don't use that
You know. The thing is, whenever a
Don't use
girl,
that
a
line.
lady leaves you, Abdul, you separate
You
from a
will
lady
never
or
find.
girl.
You see, if you do anyhow, you will never find
You
friend
always
like
see
me.
it. You wish she does worse,
No,
like
this
so
is
that you
your
say
phone.
you see. Had it been she was with me now, she'll be chopping life. She will
Yes.
never see a man like me. And
You
because
see,
we
UK,
think
boyfriend has
real
sponsored
life
her
is
to UK.
Nigeria, Rashida, they think real life is a Nollywood movie.
Where Gatesman will be billionaire.
You know, making those kind of lines, it's always nice when it comes back at the end of the day, and then you see that maybe you met her in one mall and then she could not pay her bills, and then you pay up and you be like, oh, suffering. But you guys met in the mall and then you're pricing what the price tag is already there. I'll be like, oh my God, I'm short of cash. And she's there packing everything. You just want the ground to open so that you go in there. Well, I think generally why we face these things is that when you're in a relationship, the moment you see it as like you guys, the both of you, like competition, that is when when anything happens like this, you start having issues.
Yeah.
Me, I always say something. Those that are very close to me, then they know very well. I say something. If really what I want from you is that I care for you, if I see somebody who is better than me, that means well for you, I allow you, like I will advise you to go with that person. I've done that severally. So I think if we are not in competition, you wouldn't say that to anyone because you just know the moment. You don't know even the next minute.
Yeah.
God can just change. If you guys are still good friends, you were thinking that you'll be the one that will solve her problem. Probably she might just be the one that will end up solving yours. Maybe she had one or two connect, and then this is my boyfriend that time. You know, advise me wrongly. Okay, meet this person, and
that's it.
but it's a very wrong line to use. When you use it and it backfire, oh my God.
This
I
one
don't
has
know. I don't know the
backfired.
guy.
He said, "Oh my God."
I don't know.
It backfired
I don't
with
know
him.
that guy, but
Abdul
right
said,
now
"Oh
that
my
guy,
God."
wallahi, that guy, the hear am.
The thing backfired in an international way.
Wallahi. That guy, no be small thing. Yankee, then things they solve. I don't know. Maybe the guy don't learn now, sha.
Yeah.
He don't learn. You know, go try
We
that
hope
kind
he
of life.
learns.
You guys, this was so much fun. We have come to the end of the episode. Thank you so much, Abdul, for gracing the Chill Sisters podcast. We are honored to have you. Please do come back again.
No, Abdul needs to come back.
Abdul,
We'll
no,
look
you
for
need to come back.
when we need clarification about main issue. We'll invite you. Be ready.
No.
Today we give you small. That day, we'll debate it, Abdul.
Don't worry. That day I'll be wearing my suit and tie so that you know I'm very serious.
Yeah.
Yes, you are here for business.
Yeah. Guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave us an honest review.
Don't forget to follow us on our social media handles. It's at the Chill Sisters Podcast, both on Instagram and TikTok. You can send us an email, thechillsisterpodcast@gmail.com. Thank you very much for coming back every week. Thank you.